Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, your 2025 Miami Marlins.
Runner at first with 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Justin Johnson. That one ripped. Pulls it in on the warning track. Blue Jays held in check. Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for Miami, Brady Lindsley. Ground ball up the middle, Johnson. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan. Now batting,
get your pitch up there,
the second
kid.
baseman, Justin Johnson.
And there's a foul ball. Bichette, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one is absolutely belted. Chisholm going back on this one. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very.
So the batting order turns over. Bryant Cody digs in now. And the pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 1 and the Jays nothing.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and they can't get the out.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. So the tying run at second. In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. And next for Toronto, Danny Jansen. Now they've got him in a rundown. And he's out easily. 1 down. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Berry. And here it comes. To short, could be 2. Bichette on to second. They get 1. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
So 2 down. Justin Johnson next up for the Blue Jays.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Base hit, 1 run in already. The relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Johnson added 1 more to that hitting streak.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Fans are finalized for tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base.
Justin Johnson next up for the Blue Jays.
The second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Hey, let's go. Let's put a charge into one right here. Let's go.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boog. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. On the ground right side. It's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The catcher.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 2 on, 2 outs. That to right. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. And up next for Miami, Jacob Berry. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
The shortstop, lead over, Aguero. Now batting.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time, but start days are...
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. That one felt good. His 42nd home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. Singy home run number 521, and it draws him even with some massive names. Willie McCovey, Ted Williams, and Frank Thomas.
Just legends in the sport, McCovey and Williams, and my old teammate, the big hurt, Frank Thomas. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand.
Now batting. The second base.
Johnson in his 2nd season, just 19 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Big stock center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
For the Marlins, the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Johnson throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Rowdy.
Here's Rowdy Tellez.
One down here, one down.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Well back, right fielder.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Justin Johnson. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
The pitch. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he's into second with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, we didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
1 out, runner at second. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Right-handed reliever. On the ground. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Hey, keep it going. You do right now.
Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball right side. Tellez. Off-balance throw in time. And that is that. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Johnson.
Justin Johnson.
Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. And in the inning,
Second baseman, Justin Johnson.
we're patient up there.
There's a swing and a drive.
Go, go, go!
That's back. And gone. He sends it out of here. His second home run of the series. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What can...
And now Jacob Berry.
Third baseman, Jacob Berry.
Hey, here we go.
The Jays leading by a run here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground, a second, might be two. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Let's go right here.
That one is absolutely belted. And it gets by him. Coming home. The run scores. Here comes a second. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for three.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second.
Back here in Miami, now the left fielder, Bryant Cody.
For the Marlins, the left fielder.
Well, it's hard to sweep. It's even harder to sweep a team on the road.
Hey, nobody out now.
Right side. Slings to first. One up, one down.
The designated hitter, number 5, Kazuhito Iwamura.
One out, base is empty. Kazuhito Iwamura, the next up for the Marlins.
Bring the heat.
Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now back, second baseman.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. We go to the ninth. Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, Justin Johnson.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The pitch. That's hard hit in the line. Base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
No outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the pitch. Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
So the tying run at second. And a 4-pitch walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. On the ground to short, could be two. To second, there's one. To Les, two.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
The pitch. Line drive. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.